Hey there, it's Minecraft update time. So I've been playing Minecraft still pretty consistently. And I think I said in the last video, like I've been doing some other things. I've explored a whole bunch of the map and just done some things other than just hardcore building. But within the last week or so, especially when I've been having so much trouble sleeping, been in pain, I've been getting up and sitting in the chair and doing this for a while. And so I've had some pretty big changes. The first thing is, where's my house? Yeah, so I completely tore down my house and filled in the ground and all that. And this is tied back to, in the last video, I mentioned to you that I kind of, with the castle and stuff, I sort of was kind of wanted to build some little like villager houses here, more cobblestone, more, and a few smaller houses that would just, I think, look good in the landscape as I finish this keep. Uh, I just wanted to move my house, but then I got to thinking about something else that I really wanted to do, and so I ended up spending much time building my own landscape. And so if you look over here in the distance, you'll see floating islands. Yes, that I made completely from scratch. So let's go up there and take a look, shall we? So, this took a freaking long time. Oh, God. Um, so as you can see, I've got the waterfall sort of coming, like pouring out of the rock and going down. And I rebuilt my house up here with a pretty awesome view. Yeah. Still working on that castle, man. I am actually working on it. It just doesn't look like it because I've been like laying floors and stuff. So obviously, as you can see, I've spent some time really doing the landscaping. Everything obviously made from scratch. Not only the ground, the trees, all of it. And made these little trees over here. I decided I'd make a small little pool with another little island, just so that I could have a dual waterfall. I made this purely so that the river would flow into the little pool and then spill over the edge and down into the lake. And yeah, this even this even goes into the thing. Yeah, because I'm a nerd. Oh, you can't see that very well. Anyway, it goes back there. So yeah, and then let's go inside just for a sec. I know if you've seen my house already, but one thing is when I rebuilt it, I made it a little bit wider. So I don't know if you probably can't remember, but if you looked at my old video, this room was a little small, which was fine. I mean, I was just kind of using it for storage, but it just ended up that I just decided to make it just a little bit wider so these rooms are a little bit bigger. It also made my living area a little more symmetrical, which allowed me to lay carpet down for like an area rug. So this has obviously changed some. I've added some more decorative stuff. The bedroom, carpet, pictures and frames. Actually, those are items and frames, but still. Random pictures. Game will like let you hang a picture, but then it just puts these weird pixelated pieces of art on the wall. Like, okay. Managed to sort of make some furniture with some of the blocks that are available. This is actually quartz, but it looks like it might be like, leather or fabric or something. So, yeah. And bookshelf, pictures, area rug, all that good jazz. I carpeted downstairs. Yes. Okay. So, let's see. What can I tell you about making this thing? So, I started by building a single tower of bricks from the underneath the water all the way at the bottom, and then just built straight up into the air, a bunch of bricks. You have to do that even when you're in creative mode, like how I'm flying around right now, because in order to place a brick, you have to place it against something else. So you just can't place a single brick in the air. So in order to like get up here, you have to make a tower all the way up here of bricks, and then you can place a brick, and you can start, you can start placing it. Once you got a brick here, then you can start placing a line of them against the brick on that. So I just probably crushed my vine. Weak. Alright, hold on a second while I put that vine back. Yeah, okay. So once you get that, you can start making the area, and I just made the area in a loose circle, but I kind of allowed it to just not be perfect. That way it would look more real. And then you just fill in this first layer, so you just have a nice flat plane of single blocks. That gives you your area to work with. Visually, you can start to see what you're doing. I actually built the house once I just had 1 block deep of flat land all the way around, because I could just work on top and be like, okay. And then filling the underneath is a little tricky, because it's all about kind of trying to make it look like a piece of earth that got ripped out of the ground. And that's not super easy to do, so some of it is just kind of going around and filling it, moving 1 block in and then filling in blocks like maybe 1 or 2 blocks down, and then moving 1 block in and doing that again, and so on. But you got to kind of mix it up a little bit so it's not perfectly symmetrical. So you kind of try to do that while you're filling it in. Then once you're done doing that, you can go around and like knock out blocks. Like you can knock that block out there. I'm going to put it back. And you just go around and, except that's the wrong dirt. God. Andrew, really? Not that anyone would notice, but I would know that that dirt is not that dirt. So, yeah, and there's a little bit of just kind of looking at it visually and being like, where can I knock some stuff out to kind of not make it look super symmetrical. It's hard too, because if you look and you're like, of course there is things that look pretty symmetrical, and I might be able to spend some time knocking a few things out down here. It's tough though, because after there you can get to a point where it actually looks really ugly. Like it's some symmetry, even in something that's supposed to look like it was just kind of ripped out of the earth. Some symmetry actually looks better in this game. So you're always trying to strike this balance between kind of having it not be totally symmetrical, but not going so much so that it just ends up looking like shit. So I actually think that when I finish here, I think I can go around on these levels right here. 1, right where I'm putting my mouse. 1, 2, right there, and 3. Those levels right there, I think I can still go in and just take some stuff out here and there and kind of try to break up the symmetry just a little bit. I don't want to do that. That looks weird. Yeah, maybe just put on the edges here. It could be like that. Yeah. Anyway, I won't do that while I'm recording this video because that's annoying. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing. And I really like this like secondary little... I like this a lot. I like that I made this little mini island that float... Oh yeah, here comes the clouds. That's the other thing that's cool. It's high enough that it's in the cloud bank. And once I get out of the creative mode, which I have to use when you're doing heavy building, otherwise it would just take an eternity. Because you can like fly around like this and stuff, and it's easier to place blocks. But once I did that and turned the weather back on, like I'm probably gonna get snow up here. So as long as my water doesn't freeze, that'll be okay. But yeah, clouds. Yep, my island's that's in the clouds. That's cool. So I'm gonna just go back down here and land, and then that'll be it for the video. But I guess this video is probably too long. I guess a quick check-in on the castle. Little things are not big deals, but still just trying to figure out ways to add some detail so that it doesn't just look all flat and bland. Now, overall, this is actually a pretty good job. I've looked at other people's castles on YouTube and stuff, and some people use other materials to build, but to really get this kind of medievally looking feel, you use a lot of stone. And honestly, the stuff that I've done already, the little tricks I found to kind of add some weathering and stuff, it's actually gone a long way to making this look good. I did change the rampart to wood. Mostly just, I think you could really go either way with, maybe rampart being made out of stone. I'm not really sure, but mostly I did it honestly for color contrast, just a little bit of something, different to kind of break it up. And so I've been working on that, and I haven't done a lot more on this. Honestly, I've been stalling a little bit on the castle because I'm just not quite sure what I want to do back here. If I want to make this like a lot bigger, like stretch it like way out, maybe build kind of a main building that maybe kind of like starts, down here and then maybe goes back into here some. I'd kind of like to do another really large tower like that one. I just don't know exactly where. And then there's part of me that would like to actually go kind of treat this more like a keep and just kind of keep it a little smaller. And then if you can see those mountains way, way, way in the distance there, I've actually had some thought about making a gigantic castle that actually had a big bridge spanning between two mountain peaks and just having that be an area where I just made massive, massive castles. So I don't know. I've been tempted to kind of actually maybe keep this a little bit on the small side and treat it more like a keep. I mean, it looks very nice already. I just need to finish it. And maybe I will kind of keep it small. Might bring this wall back just a little bit because it looks like kind of a squished rectangle right now. Maybe like back to here or something. Yeah. Anyway, I'm thinking out loud in this video. I should stop. That's probably driving you crazy. So, but I definitely wanted to show you the floating islands. Damn, that's really good. Actually, when I looked over there. Yeah. That looks really great. Nice job, me. Woo! Alright. That's it. See you later.